How do you securely mount a clock mechanism? Imagine turning an old record or a vintage plate into a charming wall clock. Now, the key is making sure that clock keeps ticking smoothly and stays firmly in place. Let's walk through the steps to do just that. First, you need to prepare your clock face with a hole that fits the shaft of your clock mechanism. If you're working with thick or uneven materials like reclaimed wood or metal, you might need to enlarge or countersink the hole so the shaft passes through flush and centered. Once the hole is ready, insert the clock movement from the back side of the face. This keeps the bulk of the mechanism hidden behind your upcycled material, giving your piece a clean look. Next, slide a rubber gasket or washer onto the threaded shaft on the front side. This acts as a cushion, helping the mechanism sit snugly against the face and preventing wobbling. After that, screw a hex nut or locking nut onto the threaded shaft over the washer. Tighten it carefully but firmly to hold the mechanism in place without cracking or damaging your material. For added security, especially if your clock face is made from uneven or fragile recycled items, you can add a dab of super glue behind the mechanism or small washers behind the nut. This prevents shifting over time. Now, attach the clock hands in the correct order: hour, minute, and second. Make sure they are aligned properly and do not touch each other or the face to avoid jamming. When your clock is assembled, attach a sturdy hook or picture hanger to the back of the mechanism or the clock body. If your piece has a hole or a loop, thread a strong wire through it to hang on a nail. For tabletop displays, lean the clock against a stable surface. If you want extra stability, especially with wooden or metal recycled pieces, small screws can be used to fix the mechanism directly to the back of the face. Always test your clock by inserting batteries and checking if the hands move smoothly. Adjust if necessary to prevent rubbing or sticking. When working with recycled materials, take your time to sand rough edges, drill precise holes, and use washers or glue to stabilize uneven surfaces. This way, your clock will stay secure and look fantastic as part of your upcycled home decor. Remember, the secret is fitting the shaft through a prepared hole, stabilizing it with washers and nuts, and making sure the whole thing is securely mounted before hanging or displaying. This approach keeps your creative clock both functional and beautiful.